Hey guys, so today I am doing my top 10 list of movies that are on Netflix right now. So let's begin. Now these aren't going to be in any type of order as in like ranking like my favorite to least favorite. I just wrote down 10 of them and that was it. So my first one is Deathgasm. I found this not too long ago and I know a lot of people have been talking about this and posting about it on Instagram. This movie is fucking funny as hell. It's about like a black metal band that starts up. These kids start this band and they somehow get this music that will like open like a gateway to like hell or like to this demon. It's like B-movie, like gore and stuff like that. Oh my god. It's just hilarious. Like I just like how like, you know, it's black metal and not just regular metal, so I thought that made it a little bit cooler. The whole story is obviously ridiculous and goofy, but I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. And I thought it was funny, like some of the scenes I was just like, for real? Like you have to watch it to know what I mean. I recommended it to a couple people and they watched it and they were like, that movie was awesome. So Deathgasm, check it out. Number 2 on my list is Ip Man. Now it's a Kung Fu movie. It's in subtitles, but I know some people don't like subtitles, but I don't mind them too much, depending on the movie. If it's like a shitty movie and I'm like, all right, I just need to stop reading because this is just not worth it. But this movie is definitely worth it. Now, there's a couple Ip Man movies. I think there's about 4, but the first one I think is pretty badass. If you're into like martial arts and Kung Fu and stuff. The type that this movie is based on is Wing Chun. And I don't know, I just like the story. It's supposed to be like a true story of the guy's life and he has to fight people but he doesn't really want to because that's not his thing. It's like basically like he doesn't fight just so he doesn't learn this ability just to go out and kick people's asses. That's not the whole point of it, but it's just awesome. Like the fight scenes are just so badass. I'm like, I wish I could fucking do that. Like I don't think that I have the coordination or the patience or the skill to be able to learn something like that, but definitely check it out if you like that type of a movie. And then another movie like in the same vein is Ong-Bak, and that movie is also Kung Fu, but it is Muay Thai style Kung Fu, and it's the same thing. Like the fight scenes are awesome. Like the way the guy just like kicks people's ass is just like unreal. But it also has like a really nice story to go along with it, not just, you know, fighting for no reason. There's obviously like a backstory of why this is all happening. So again, if you enjoy martial arts movies, then I would check it out. This one's also subtitles. And like somebody recommended it to me and I was like, ugh, like I don't want to watch this. Like, cause some Kung Fu movies, I'm like, all right, this is boring. But these are just like really, really good, like action-packed movies. So check it out. Number 4, The Secret of Moonacre. Now this is a fantasy film. If you are a Tim Curry fan like I am, then you'll enjoy it because he's in this movie. It's about this young girl who loses her parents and she has to go and live with her uncle. And this whole story unfolds like a backstory of love and like there's like this magic aspect to it, and there's like there's like families that are rivals, and it's like Tim Curry's side of the family, and then with her uncle and stuff like that, there's a connection and there's a like a hatred that goes on between them, and you find out why and why this young girl who lost her parents is basically like the key to unlocking the mystery and to maybe settling things for once and for all. So if you enjoy fantasy type films, then I would definitely check this out. Like I love fantasy, and you know, like some of my favorite movies are Labyrinth and Legend, so it's kind of like, you know, got that type of a feeling to it. Not as good as those movies, but I still thought it was pretty good. So the number 5 movie I have on here is kind of like a thriller, psychological drama type of movie, and we need to talk about Kevin. Now I like weird movies, like, you know, when people have some sort of mental issue or like a dark side to them. And this movie, I'll read you the description. It says, Kevin's mother struggles to love her strange child despite the increasingly vicious things he says and does as he grows up. But Kevin is just getting started, and his final act will be beyond anything imagined. I thought this movie was pretty freaky. Like I said, I like those type of out there movies, and it has Tilda Swinton in it, and she's just a strange actress, like strange in a good way. Like, I really like her, but like she was the evil queen in what the fuck is that movie? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She just has like this androgynous thing about her. I don't know, she's like really captivating. I really enjoy her acting, and I would definitely recommend this movie. Number 6 is The Babadook. Now this is a horror movie, and I'll read you the description for this. 6 years after the violent death of her husband, Amelia is at a loss. She struggles to discipline her out-of-control 6-year-old Samuel, a son she finds impossible to love. Samuel's dreams are plagued by a monster he believes is coming to kill them both, and it's like the Babadook. And it's a different type of a horror movie, like creepy, scary. I thought it was really imaginative, like how they put this story together. And if you like things that are out of the norm, then you'll like this movie, definitely, for sure. And the lead actress is Essie Davis, and I like her a lot. She's in the Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. I don't know if you guys watch like mysteries and things like that, but it's like set in Australia, and that's another really good show that she's on. Number 7, I don't know if a lot of people know about this movie, because I have mentioned it to a few people and they were like, I've never heard of it, and it's Stardust. I have this on DVD, but I saw that it is on Netflix, and it's another type of a fantasy movie. It has Michelle Pfeiffer in it as like, I don't know, the big title star, I guess, but she's kind of like, yeah, she's like a major character, but she's not like the major character. And Robert De Niro has like a part in this. But like I said, it's a fantasy film. It's about a boy or a guy, I don't know, I think he's supposed to be young, who lives in this village that's like walled off from like another area, and you're not supposed to cross over the wall. And he wants to get over there to find this shooting star that he saw on land and bring it back to this girl that he's in love with, that he wants to marry. And then he goes there and he finds that the shooting star is not like a piece of rock, but is actually a person. Well, she was a star in the sky, but you know, she's like in human form on the ground. And it's just about like what happens between them, and you know, does he end up taking her back to the girl? Like, I don't know why a woman would want another woman as like a present, but it's a really good like magic-y like type movie. So recommend that one. Number 8, Kiss of the Damned. Now this is like a vampire type movie. It's not cheesy vampire, because I know some movies can be. It says, when a handsome young writer falls for a gorgeous, seductive vampire, their wild romance seems destined for the ages, until the appearance of her cruel, sex-crazed sister threatens to unravel it all. I just enjoy vampire stories, like, I don't know, a lot of gothy type metal people do. It's just something about it, but like I said, it's not like a cheesy goth story. So if you like vampire movies, then I would definitely give this one a try. Number 9 is Backtrack. Now I just actually watched this last night, and I'll admit that it was kind of slow. Like, okay, like what the hell is going on? Let's get this movie going. Something fucking happened, and it definitely wasn't what I expected. It's this guy. He's supposed to be like I think like a psychiatrist or a therapist, and he ends up finding out that his patients are all really dead people in his head, and not his patients at all. And he goes back home to where he grew up to try to unravel like what's going on, like why is he like having these delusions and things like that. And the ending's definitely a twist that I did not expect, and it definitely has like a ghosty type of a feel to it. So if you like some kind of like weird in your head type of suspenseful movies, then I would check this out. I keep saying check this out, check this out, check this out. I'm gonna stop saying it. And the number 10 movie I have on here is Madame Bovary, or Madame Bovary, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm a huge fan of period pieces, so I definitely enjoyed this movie, and I will read you guys the description. Set in Normandy, France, Madame Bovary is a classic story of Emma Bovary, a young beauty who impulsively marries a small-town doctor, Charles Bovary, to leave her father's pig farm behind. But after being introduced to the glamorous world of high society, she soon becomes bored with her stodgy husband and mundane life and seeks prestige and excitement outside the bonds of marriage. I love those type of movies, like, I want to say like Unfaithfulness. I don't know why. I just find it like intriguing. The movie has like a twist too that I didn't expect at the end. I guess like towards the end I was like, okay, I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I don't know what it was like. I'm all like, ooh, love and romance, I love that. But then I like when something goes wrong and somebody like gets fucked. I don't know why. Is that mean of me? But if you like period pieces like I do, then I would check this one out. So that's it for my top 10 movies that are on Netflix right now. Let me know if you've seen any of these and your opinion on them, if you like them, dislike them, or let me know if you end up watching them and you enjoy them, and maybe we can have like a little talk about them back and forth. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I think I'm like 2 away, and then I'm gonna like do something about a giveaway. So that's for another video. But I thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble on and my opinions. And yeah, I love you guys. So I will talk to you later. Bye. The Black Sabbath. Says Black Sabbath reunion tour, and it has all the sorts of dates on